Hey guys, as promised, now I'm going to do my 70s Sabbath ranking. So let's go ahead and get into it. I don't think it would be anybody's surprise that I would pick at number 8, Technical Ecstasy. It's the least sounding Sabbath record in their catalog. Backstreet Kids, Rock and Roll Doctor, Dirty Women are really the highlights of the album. But a lot of it's just kind of filler stuff. At number 7, I've got Never Say Die, the what was to be the last of the Ozzy era Black Sabbath until he returned in the late 90s. We got the title track, A Hard Road. Junior's Eyes is really good. Johnny Blade, Swinging the Chains, really good song. Next up, at number 6, I've got Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. The title track of National Acrobat, Sabbath Cadaver are really, really good songs. But it just the overall on here still to be lacking. I mean, and that's side 1. Killing Yourself to Live is okay. Who Are You is alright. Looking for Today's alright. Spiral Architect's a really good song. So, based on those songs, I've got it ranked number 6. Now here's where it's going to get interesting. At number 5, I have the debut. I know a lot of people have probably had this higher on their list. But really, you've got title track, you got Wizard, NIB, Wicked World, Sleeping Village. I mean, there's a lot of kind of, I don't know how many songs you really consider are on here, because you got a couple of tracks that are over 9 minutes long that feature like a piece of song or bits of songs. I guess it was the recording technology at the time. They only had so many tracks, I guess, they could use, and I'm not really sure. I feel like this was a kind of, really after the first 2 songs, you've got some jam stuff type thing. I think it maybe works live. I mean, it's not a bad album at all. I mean, it's the debut. It's the album that, if it didn't start heavy metal, the very next album, Paranoid, did. But that's what I got at number 5. At number 4, another shocker probably, Sabotage. And there's a lot of reasons I have that at number 4. None probably being any more than the fact that Symptom of the Universe is my favorite Sabbath song. You got Hole in the Sky and quite a few others that, you got Hole in the Sky, Symptom of the Universe, Megalomania, Thrill of It All, The Writ are all excellent songs. I think Sabotage is probably one of their most underrated albums. At number 3, I've got Paranoid. I can do without Planet Caravan, but I mean everything else on this album, War Pigs, Paranoid, yeah, those 2 are probably played the most out of any Sabbath song, really. Then of course you got Iron Man, but then side 2 you've got Electric Funeral, Hand of Doom. The Rat Salad kind of instrumental is definitely interesting. Fairies Wear Boots is a top 5 Sabbath song for me. At number 2, I've got Volume 4. How Can You Go Wrong with Wheels of Confusion, Tomorrow's Dream, Supernaut, Snowblind, Cornucopia, St. Vitus Dance, Under the Sun. Really, Changes is the weak link on this, obviously. I could do without the FX bit. Laguna Sunrises, I guess they got to keep some kind of acoustic stuff on every album, I guess, the way it kind of, the first four went. But yeah, definitely Changes is their worst song in their catalog, in my opinion. And then if you've got my number one, Master of Reality. To me, it is the start of stoner rock or stoner metal. You start off with Sweet Leaf and After Forever, Children of the Grave, which is another top 5 Sabbath song for me. Lord of this World, Solitude, you go back to having another acoustic song. Into the Void, fantastic. So you basically got about 6 songs on here with 2 instrumentals that kind of lead in, Orchid and Embryo. So not their most song heavy as far as full complete songs. But man, this to me is just an A++ album. And I didn't include the one live album that I have from this time period, the Live at Last. It's not a great sounding piece, but the songs on there are really good. But usually when I do these kind of rankings, I stay away from compilation albums and live albums and stuff like that. But there you go. There's my 70s Sabbath ranking. Interested to see what anybody else thinks. Like, subscribe, comment, do a video of your own, tag me in it. That would be really cool to see what everybody else thinks about the 70s Sabbath catalog. But thanks for watching, and God bless.